Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Halloween will bring a scary twist at Forrester Creations, at least for those on the entering end of Steffy Forrester's wrath. Steffy's about to unleash some Halloween horror since she'll make an enterprising move in the last occasion. After Hope Logan pushes one button too numerous, it could set off a terrible chain response. Steffy will inescapably blow her top after Hope makes a boob. That she may eventually lament. It could leave Carter Walton defending Hope, but he may pay the price for that in the end. It looks like Steffy may figure out that Carter is romantically interested in Hope and assume that's the real reason he's supporting her failing line. Steffy may suppose it's completely unhappy for a susurrus to be making opinions grounded on who he wants in his bed. Hope may get under Steffy's skin by bringing up ancient history in retribution. Whatever the case, Steffy's going to be hopping frenetic and ready to do commodity about it. That brings us to Steffy's rage-fueled move on the October 31st occasion. B&B spoilers say Steffy will launch an Act ASCO CEO that will affect the whole company. Cutting Hope for the future is a possibility, but it sounds like we should suppose bigger than. Although Steffy may indeed gutter the line, that may not be the huge move that's being played up in spoilers. Rather, it sounds more like Steffy will fire Carter. Steffy has been expressing serious dubieties in Carter recently and will express indeed more formally she gets updates on his secret love with Hope. Carter's conduct could leave Steffy fed up enough to cut him loose or at least degrade him. Steffy may contend she doesn't trust Carter's judgment as COO presently and bobble him out of that spot. Naturally, Hope may remind Steffy that it's not her sole decision. Ridge Forrester will have a say-so in this as Steffy SCO CEO, but bad news is brewing on his end, too. B&B suckers can anticipate Ridge to make a shocking move of his own when he backs up Steffy's decision. There'll be a big power shift passing at Forrester Creations soon enough, so it'll be intriguing to see how it all plays out. It may be a situation where Steffy fires Carter, gets Ridge's support on that and also dumps Hope's line as well. Hope for the future is hanging on by a thread thanks to Carter's belief in it, but Hope wouldn't have that backup if Carter loses his susurrus seat. Anyhow, Steffy's about to get a good cure of vengeance, so stick with us for further vengeance prognostications. Will Spencer is formerly relatively enamored with Elektra Forrester. Although Will doesn't know Elektra's last name or important about her, she surely got his attention with her beauty and sweet smile. Now Will's going to be on a charge to uncover further about Elektra and eventually get better acquainted. Zend Forrester Dominguez wasn't familiar with Elektra, but it wouldn't be long until Will finds out she's indeed a Forrester. Unfortunately, that could be a problem depending on how effects play out with Steffy Forrester. Elektra was in kindergarten the last time Steffy saw her, so she was thrilled to see Ivy Forrester's bastard all grown up and in Los Angeles. Whether the jewelry line gets revived or not, there'll surely be a place at Forrester Creations for Elektra. Steffy could make Elektra an intern and come a real tutor to her. Since Steffy had such a warm response to seeing Elektra again, it's easy to imagine her taking Elektra under her sect and really showing her the ropes. Steffy may play up the fact that they're both Forresters and try to put Elektra on a veritably particular path. Maybe Steffy will contend that if Elektra does what she's told and plays her cards right, she might come CEO herself one day. Whatever the case, produce a strong Steffy and Elektra bond. That could spell trouble for Will, since he's both a Logan and a Spencer. Once Steffy gets a trace of the love developing between Will and Elektra, she may try to shut it down. Steffy might tell Elektra that a Logan-Spencer man is the worst kind to fall for. We all know how important Steffy hates the Logans, but she doesn't have a good track record with Spencer men either, particularly Liam Spencer since he flip-flopped so frequently over the times. Steffy might scarify Elektra down from Will or at least try to. Perhaps Steffy will make a vaticination about the heartache Elektra will face if she gets involved with someone who's a member of the Logan and Spencer families. Steffy might indeed play matchmaker for Elektra and someone differently if she senses Will's trying to pull her too near. Also again, Steffy might argue that Elektra has to really concentrate if she wants to negotiate all her pretensions. We might see Steffy prompt Elektra to concentrate on her career right now and avoid boys entirely. Of course, Will and Elektra formerly have a glamorous pull between them, so it's just a matter of time until they get together. Ivy and Elektra returned last week, and Elektra made one heck of a first print on Will. The brace also pitched bringing back the jewelry line, which was formerly veritably successful. Still, with Hope for the future not performing well, Ridge bothered it could be an adventure. Coming up at Forrester Creations, Ridge stands by Eric as his father praises Ivy and Elektra as two beautiful youthful contrivers and announces, "This is how you make a heritage." Last week, Hope and Carter came near to making love, but wanting to take effects slow, she put on the brakes. She also asked him to keep their relationship a secret. That didn't last long, as by week's end, Brooke walked in on Hope and Carter storming effects up in the office. Coming week, at Il Giardino, Carter tells Deacon, "There are great effects ahead at Forrester, and I anticipate Hope to be a part of it. Don't count your cravens before they've incubated, Carter." Hope's line started entering cancelled orders, and Steffy felt it was time to drop it. Still, Ridge stated that Carter believed in Hope for the future, so they should give it and Hope a chance. Steffy just couldn't shake the feeling there was further to Carter's unforeseen support of Hope. Coming week, in the design office, Steffy confronts Hope, saying, "It's just not making any sense." Hope asks her, "What?" Steffy responds, "Carter's unforeseen defense of you and your line. If Steffy learns the verity, both Carter and Hope could be out on their behinds." John Finnegan will keep earmarking his time at the sanitarium, exercising his medical chops to their fullest eventuality. The series portrays Finn nearly like a superhero, constantly coming to the deliverance in critical moments. Steffy Forrester incontrovertibly sees Finn as an idol, especially after he has saved her on multiple occasions. Obviously, that's including the recent incident where she was trapped in the crooked Luna Nozawa's pen. Yet, Finn's heroism extends beyond Steffy. He has also been an idol for his cases, similar as Sheila Sharp and specially Eric Forrester, saving their lives. With the show emphasizing Finn's heroic persona, it opens the door for an interesting plot where Finn faces a challenge that brings him back down to earth. Showcasing his vulnerabilities would remind everyone that he's just as mortal as the rest of us. Finn is generally the go-to person for results at work, always ready to step up when demanded, but what if he were to falter on a specific case? Imagine the consequences if he misdiagnoses a case, leading to ruinous issues, or worse, administers the wrong drug or lozenge. The results could veritably well be fatal. The series has formally introduced the interesting detail of two Dr. Finnegans at the sanitarium where Finn is employed in the same sanitarium and same department with his mama, Lee Finnegan. This could produce a twist if Finn inaptly receives test results intended for Lee, believing he can intermediate, and depending upon the case's condition, this could affect in dire consequences. It's possible that Lee could end up facing the fallout from Finn's error, indeed being charged with malpractice and adding in redundant subcast of pressure to the plot. It would clearly be interesting to see how Finn handles the emotional fallout of losing a case due to his own conduct the whole time he's been there at his end happed. This situation could leave him feeling vulnerable, potentially driving him to seek solace from Sheila, which could escalate the pressure in his marriage. It's likely that Sheila would take advantage of this occasion to consolidate her connection with Finn, since indeed though Lee loves him, she lacks empathy. Anyhow, both Finn and Steffy are in need of a fresh plot, and we'll keep you posted on what might unfold next. Trouble is always lurking, so stay tuned for the rearmost updates on what lies ahead for Steffy and Finn.